I guess I'm a Super Saiyan now. What does that mean? I don't know, I'm stupid. But this one right here is an Awakening Super Saiyan Blood Vegeta. And listen, I had a video that came out before this one where I did this like $80 version of a Vegeta, and I wasn't happy with it. It has a lot of accessories and things, no Kai Blasts or anything, but not really a fan. I thought it was way overpriced, but people really recommended doing this. So I pre-ordered it, and it's finally here. And look at it. Open your eyes already. Pay attention. Stop looking at your phone unless you're watching this on your phone. Then thank you. But if you're watching it on a TV or a computer or something like that, then pay attention. All right, so here we go. We got Super Saiyan Vegeta, and listen, he is the best character out of the entire series. And that's just a fact. That's a known fact. It's not an opinion. Okay, so let's take a look at the box here. So we have figure shot, seals of approval, lots of stuff, lots of text. It's in Japanese, and that's totally cool. I like Japanese. Some more figure shots on the back of the box, looking pretty sweet. He's got some, I can't hold it. He's got some crazy articulation, so I'm real excited to see what he's like outside of the package. So let's just open it up because we're not here to look at boxes. Inside, look at that. They got instructions inside the packaging. Very smart. So he's also got his cross-armed option, just like that $80 version. And he's only $34.99. Is that how much it was? So there we go. Get rid of the box. Let's take the plastic cover off and look at this. $34.99 version of a Vegeta. Also, like the $80 one, got this little plastic skirt to help protect the pieces. He's also pretty much got the exact same hand setup, same face setup, and the arms. He just doesn't have a stand, and he's not covered in cloth. And the cloth didn't look good because there was a huge section that didn't have the cloth. And it just was really weird. And then he had like this kind of weird, sharp butt cheek situation. But this one's looking pretty good so far. For $34.99, I'm obviously gonna be less harsh on it. He's got this very shiny metallic hair going on. Let's do a little camera adjustmento. Look at that. That shine that's going on, that is really cool. It's a nice subtle effect going on with the paint. Looks even cooler in person than it does on camera. So if it looks cool on camera to you, well, guess what? If you get one, it's gonna be even cooler. Let's take these pieces out. All right, little bits and pieces, accessories. What do we have that we can look at today? So we've got these arms that are folded that will just, so you don't have to try to get the other arms into position. This is just gonna be a much better look. We've got a thumbs up, which is interesting. I could do that too. Then he's got these for his Kai Blasts. That's pretty sweet. He's got these kind of classic punchy, grippy hands. Boom, like that. You know. And then he's got this one, which is great for his posing. Always ready to fight, looking nice. And this one here for the right hand, similar, but not the same. And his alternate faceplate. So we got this screaming, angry, yelling Vegeta, looking pretty good. The details are there where they need to be. I mean, it's a cartoon, right? It's coming from an animation, so you can't expect tons of details, but the sculpt work looks good. The face looks good. The line work. The $80 version had the black hair version and the Super Saiyan hair version. This is obviously just the Super Saiyan, specifically with this kind of golden shiny hair. So you do get less stuff, but the other one was just super strange. This one seems to already have like a better cutout for the way the head is gonna work. But to change the face plates, it's super simple. You just slide those off the front and put the new ones on. Easy. That's all we can ask for, is for it to be easy. And the articulation, I mean, he's got this, let's see. With flying characters, I'm usually annoyed when they can't look forward, and he definitely cannot. His hair or something's like really getting in the way. So he doesn't have the range to look forward while he's flying. He's gonna have to just kind of always be upright, which, it's fine, I guess. It's flying that way is more of like a Superman thing anyway. Basic articulation around the head. The neck has some articulation, which should help get to some poses, but nothing crazy. Butterfly joints in the shoulders, which are nice. And unlike the $80 one, it doesn't cut all the way into his back. So this is actually a nice kind of happy medium. The arms, you get some bicep, double jointed elbows, and then this kind of ball style socket for the wrist, which means you can put it into any direction you could possibly want. Obviously this big cutout, how much of that was out of focus? So stupid. What happened? Why is it out of focus? Anyway, big old cut in his chest, which can look a little weird like that if you go too extreme, but it does allow for some incredible range, and it does kind of go up and down. So I guess, you know, depending on the pose, you can really get that extra distance that you would possibly need. A lot of nice going on. A lot of nice articulation in the waist. It kind of goes every which way you would want. It's like a ball joint down there. And then he's got these crazy cheek things going on, kind of like Toby's butt cheeks kind of have these flap things. These are similar to that. It's really interesting. And then the legs, obviously all of these different areas. Oh, there's the butt cheek that popped off. It's not as extreme as Spider-Man, but he still has like kind of smooth joints. Spider-Man actually got super loose over time, but this seems like it'll probably hold up pretty well. But as far as articulation goes, yeah, I'm thinking the commenters were right. This is definitely the way to do it. If you're gonna get a Dragon Ball Z character, this is it. This is the line to go with. But I don't understand why this looks so much better than the stuff I see at Target. It's gotta be a different level of figures, right? They're all Figuarts. I don't understand. Whatever. There's cheap stuff that looks like the same, but then there's this, which looks and feels really good. This is fantastic. Yeah. Commenters, thank you so much for everybody that watched the other video and said, listen, this is the best line to get into for Dragon Ball characters, and I'm so glad that this popped up right around that time as a pre-order, because this is fantastic. It's everything you want, I think, in a Dragon Ball character. This is nuts. The only thing that would have made this whole set better is having like a Kai Blast. I just hate when that stuff's missing. And I know there are third-party companies. I say I know. I think you can get them on like 5K Toys website and order some special Kai Blast and things to really just amplify these characters, because that definitely feels odd when that is missing. Like I could get rid of a few things, like remove a faceplate or something and give me some Kai Blast, but this is sweet, man. This is like the definitive way to get a Dragon Ball character. And then do yourself a favor and find, it's not on Amazon anymore, but the Obitsu stand. You could do it a lot of different ways. You can change the height. You can add this extra arm if you need to. There's different size claws. I mean, they are kind of cheap, and these claws can break over time. And if you tighten these things too much, you could snap them. But when they were on Amazon, it was like $8 each, and they're fantastic. I use them in pretty much every review segment, but yeah, you just get something like this. The smaller hand would definitely, a claw would be better. Yeah, you need somebody to fly. It's a perfect flight stand. Can't recommend enough. It's gonna be in the posing segment, which is what I'm gonna get to now. And thank you so much for watching.